All right, so a lot of you have questions. You've been asking them fast and furious during the trial, so we aim to answer them. I'm here with Holly Hughes, and let's start with Sabra. She writes us on Facebook. Why is the defense allowed to continue to label and talk about Travis's alleged unconfirmed abuse, but the prosecution is not allowed to talk about her stalking incidences and confirmed slashing of tires? That's according to one particular person, and that's a good point.
Right. It seems inherently unfair, but what the judge is doing here is balancing the rights of the defendant to make sure that nothing goes in front of the jury that can't be proven beyond a reasonable doubt. So Jody was never charged with the slashing of the tires. There was never a criminal report filled out where any witness said, hey, we saw Jody Arias do this. So you can't bring up what we call prior bad acts in a trial if it's not confirmed that she was the perpetrator. Right. Now, we all have our suspicions, and everybody says, yeah, it was probably her, but we don't know that. So you can't put that in there. It's not admissible for a couple of reasons. Number one, we don't know if she was the perp. Number two, she was never charged with it, and it could influence this jury in a bad way. Once a criminal, always a criminal.
Right. Imagine that comes in. Imagine the prejudicial effect.
Right.
And then if she's convicted, what you don't want is the defense coming back and trying to appeal on
based
that
on
basis.
that issue. That's
okay.
right.
Now, Linda asks a question on Facebook. She says, why has the judge allowed so much repetition in the questions, especially on the defense side? Can't she put a stop to some of the cumulative testimony?
Linda is brilliant. I mean, first of all, using the word cumulative tells me she's really been watching us a lot, okay?
Right.
She knows the terms. Here's what's going on with this particular judge. I do think to some extent there has been an enormous amount of latitude, all right? Some will say she has lost control of the courtroom. What I would say is because this is such a serious case, it's a death penalty. So the state is trying to exercise the ultimate penalty and deprive a person of their life. What this judge is doing is giving them every opportunity. So again, we don't see an appellate issue where they say the judge excluded evidence or excluded testimony that the defense wanted. This is her sole defense.
Right.
And when it's your only defense, the judge has to give you very wide latitude. I think she's keeping a clean record.
You make a great point.
Even though we're all getting a little tired.
Remember what Judge Pelvin Perry said in the Casey Anthony case, death is different, and that's what you're seeing here.
That's
Thank you so
exactly
much,
right.
Holly.
Yes.